Hey YouTubers, Hardcore Gamer for Life here, and now I will select my one to the brain pan class, and we're going to go over the new stimulus pack maps. Now, this map here called Bailout is an awesome map, just like, in my opinion, all these new stimulus pack maps are freaking awesome. Now this here might be a corner for boosters, and if they do boost over there, I hope they do it by that car so we can blow the hell out of them very easily. Not that it's hard to kill boosters anyways, you could probably bring a wiffle ball bat to the fight and win, but I digress. Up here is pretty cool. What I like, no skylights, no nothing to let in chopper gunner or AC-130 fire, unless you're standing over by that window or something. Place a claymore right there, and you can pretty much, or right over inside the room. If you hang a left at the top of these stairs, you could also place a claymore right there and defend this area with just one claymore. Problem is, it's a corner of the map, and you might not get a lot of traffic over there. If you are, though, it could be a really golden area. Over here, you can see we kind of got high ground clear across this map, which is cool. I like having high ground. I love to snipe and use assault rifles and stuff, and that, of course, helps with that. Nice long sight line there, and across to that other sniper point across the way. We'll check that out in a minute. Here's a nice little point. It's kind of enclosed. Anyone gets a noob tube or a grenade or anything in there, you're dead, but hey. And there is a ladder up to that window. And then over here we got this little hallway. You got a counter and take cupboard behind, a pool table. This door goes out to there, and we also have back here this little pop and candy area to take cover in, along with these mailboxes and the little alcoves there, which is kind of nice. I was using those for cover earlier. After I finally managed to get on one of these maps, it was very tough to get on these. It took me several hours before I was even able to play a match. And that was a private match with a friend, and then finally I was able to get into some public ones. But as you can see, we're in the pool area, nice little chaise lounges. The pool's pretty much drained. And here's this sniper point. We aren't going to go over here yet because we neglected this other sniper point back here. As you can see, we got a corner of the map there with like a tank and a few vehicles. And right up here is a nice long walkway that leads to this other sniper building. We're going to go around the sniper building first and just kind of take a look. And back over here is the path where we started. And then we go check this out. Oh, and look at what we have here. A nice little toilet. Well, I feel the need to relieve myself. There we go. Oh, don't forget to flush. Alright. So we're going to walk over here back to the other area. Oh, and by the way, the upstairs of that is really nice. You just have to check that out for yourself. Or I actually, once I get my spots down that I really like in these areas a little better, I might do another spot video for you. Request it, guys, if you really want it. Because I'm not going to guarantee it unless I get some requests. So let's see. And then we got, this is my favorite sniper point in this map. Reason being, got this nice long open sight lines. It looks over a good portion of the map, which that sniper building we were just in has the same thing, sort of. But what I like about this is it's defendable by one claymore. Obviously, a guy with lightweight is going to be able to run past that claymore a lot of the time, but anyway, that's my favorite sniper point of that map. Now let's go into Salvage. Bailout's a sweet map, but for those of us who really like the run and gun game too, Salvage is great because it's a nice small map, not much bigger than Scrapyard. However, there are still places to camp in Salvage, and this is one that's going to be definitely one of my favorite when I choose to camp on this level. This little building has a lot of possibilities. What I like about it, you can't climb up anywhere around it. There's only one entrance, it's those stairways, and you just, I'm pretty sure, unless you're a better climber than me, you can't climb up any of this stuff. You can climb down it, though. It's a nice escape route if you needed one. So, anyway, but we're going to go back in the house, and we're going to detail a few of my techniques on camping real quick before we check the rest of the map out. One thing I like is to use Scavenger Pro with claymores. Therefore, as long as you keep getting kills, you keep getting claymores. Place a claymore right there would be a good spot, but I think even slightly better, right there. Reason being, this whole area that I'm circling around in, when you place a claymore like I just showed you, that is your welcoming mat. And you'll see that. Sometimes even guys with lightweight will walk right into that because of the direction that you place that claymore. Just a little tip for you guys. So anyway, we're going to take a run around the map. One thing you'll notice about this map, basically it's all interconnected with a ton of paths. Basically, all of which are, I mean, there's only a couple dead ends in the whole place, and they're basically in corners of the map. So you know, it's all interconnected very well, and so you can get anywhere either by running through the salvage yard part with all the crushed cars, or you have this part with all the all those tunnels you can walk through and such. This part here I had promising hopes to hop up on that whole stack of crates and get on the very top there and camp out, which looked pretty fun, but I'm not sure if you can get up there. Maybe a better jumper than myself could. Let's take a look at this little area. This area contains the one and only other camping spot that I could find, or at least, you know, camping spot that suits me. I'm not the corner camper type of guy that camps out in the open. If I camp, I fortify an area with claymores, and I patrol that area, even if it's a very small area. I'm still fortifying and patrolling. I'm not just sitting and camping in one corner. I honestly, you know, I don't hate on anyone's play style, but I don't see how anyone could have any fun doing that. I mean, there's people who can't even sit and patrol an area like you know, I prefer to do sometimes. Don't have the patience for that, and you know, I don't see how us corner campers have the patience for that. I certainly wouldn't. But anyway, you know, it's all techniques to win the game, and when you let people get in your head, and you know, people get very mad at campers. Let's break off. Here's that other sniper spot, and you know, defendable very easily by 2 claymores, one at each door, and you get a couple nice sight lines, but it's not as nice as that other house because you can't look 360 degrees around you pretty much. Well, you know, that other house doesn't have windows in every wall, but still, you know, you definitely don't get the wide field of view you do there. And basically, we're going to run a couple paths around the place. As you can see, place in the middle with the junkyard with all the crushed cars, the doghouse back there, which is going to be a personal favorite of mine. I'm going to like to get some good kill cams out of that. So basically, this is that map. And here we are in Storm. This is the final new map of the Stimulus map pack, and we're going to go over Storm a bit. So as you can see, this right here is where one of the flags is, and capture the flag right outside this little garage. And up this area, I thought maybe you could get up on that walkway, but I wasn't able to climb up on that stack. And then, you know, speaking of walkways, we got walkways across the or upper walkways across pretty much this whole map. It's limited to a degree, but you have a nice view of basically the whole map, whether it be inside this warehouse area or on either side of it on the outside. There's walkways that stand slightly raised, you know, maybe 10-12 feet, so not a lot, but regardless, it gives you that high ground advantage. And I don't know, to me this map isn't too snipe happy. It's probably the least snipe happy of the 3, because I mean, while there are rooms and areas that you could set up in, you know, for my style of sniping, admittedly I know there's a lot of quick scopers and stuff, and even I'm starting to break into that a little, but you know, who would do well on this. But to me, like, the traditional camping type sniper is going to have a tougher time on this level, which is fine with me. You got to have those levels that are primarily rush. But again, you know, I'm sure there's going to be snipers that come out and totally prove me wrong and just murder me and many others on this level. But you know, hey. We all do what we can. Now this room here I rather like, and I'm going to show you one thing I really like about this room, and I'm going to throw up a slight challenge for all my subscribers. Now this little skylight right here is pretty cool, because if you are down below and someone's walking up on that, I just thought, man, would it be the coolest thing ever to shoot the glass out from under someone's feet that was standing there, but not kill them, not shoot them personally. Then when they fall down, stab them on the way down. I'm gonna go. I mean, I know I don't have many subscribers or viewers yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw down the gauntlet and see if anyone steps up to the challenge. I want to see that kill. If you got a Dazzle, if you got a HD PVR, whatever, and you're viewing this, I want to see you shoot the glass out from under someone's feet, have them fall down into the room, and stab them on the way down. And if you do that kill cam for me, or that kill for me on video, I will buy you cookies. So, this is pretty much this map. Basically, we've been over it all. Here's that walkway again. And, you know, I want to thank you guys for commenting, viewing, rating, subscribing. And you guys gave me a lot of support. It's really awesome. Keep on gaming, guys.